guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of August. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Scorpio out there, so please just take what resonates with you and just leave out the rest. All right. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info right after this. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you this month. You know, something feels off in a connection or a partnership or maybe a relationship. You know, there's misunderstandings, not seeing eye to eye, or maybe even a separation. It feels like one-sided or maybe just disconnected. You know, August is telling you to decide if it's worth fixing or just move on. You know, things are moving, but they're moving slow. Okay, you want results now, but this is about putting in steady effort. Okay, no shortcuts, just consistent work. The problem isn't that there's no hope. Okay, you want to believe things can get better, but you don't fully believe in it yet. Okay, it's like all these doubts just keep creeping in. That lack of belief is blocking your healing, and your faith is being tested this month. You know, you've been isolating yourself, trying to figure out your next move. That's great for clarity, but it's starting to feel lonely. Okay, this month is trying to tell you that you can't stay in that cave forever. You've had love blocked, or maybe there was rejection in the past, okay, and it definitely hurt. In fact, that emotional disappointment is still affecting how you feel and trust now, okay? It's time to let that old hurt go. You know, there's this toxic energy around, okay? There's strong temptation, obsession, control, or maybe even bad habits. You know, whether it's a relationship, addiction, or negative thinking, something is holding power over you, okay? And this month is about breaking free. You know, in the near future, you're going to start healing, okay? Whether it's from a heartbreak or disappointment that's been lingering, it finally begins to ease up, okay? It's not going to be perfect yet, but at least the worst part is over. And it's finally starting to improve. Okay, your strength this month is knowing when to stop wasting your time. If something's not growing, you're done wasting energy on it and you cut it off. Okay, you know, there's someone around you who's, I want to say, like structured, disciplined, or even controlling. Okay, this could be a father figure, a boss, or someone who likes to run things their way. Okay, you'll need to decide if you're working with them or pushing back. Okay, either way, how you respond to this energy, this person, matters. Okay, you know, Scorpio, you want independence and success, but you're afraid that you can't do it alone. You know, you might be stressing about money, or some of you are relying too much on someone else. The truth is, you can actually handle more than you think. All right, by the end of August, you'll be in a completely better place. Okay, your money, stability, or your role as a leader will improve. Okay, you're ending the month way stronger than you started. Hey Scorpio, this is ViLo Energy Healing, and welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of August. Okay, so let's start off with some timing windows. Okay, so from August 5th to the 9th, something feels off emotionally. Okay, you might be questioning a relationship or feeling like you're doing all the work. All right, now from the 12th to the 16th, that's when the toxic energy gets exposed. Okay, whether it's a bad habit, codependent dynamic, or just someone showing their true colors. All right. Okay, so from the 19th to the 22nd, you finally feel ready to move on from disappointment. Okay, that's when healing starts to happen, and you're able to like release what's been weighing you down. Now, the 26th to the 30th, Okay, that's when your finances and your confidence both get a boost. Okay, you realize how strong you really are and your stability starts to lock in. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to be, let's see what zodiac signs came into this reading. These may be signs that you're dealing with this month, whether it's in love, conflict, or communication. Okay, we have, so for earth signs, we have Capricorn. This energy feels controlling or tied to power and structure. Okay, it could be a boss, partner, or someone that you're trying to break free from. All right, for earth signs, we also have Virgo. Okay, so you've been in your own space for a while, right? This might be someone who's been emotionally distant or someone that you're finally seeing clearly. Now, water signs, we have Scorpio and Cancer. So Scorpio, okay, that's you. Okay, so this month's about facing your own emotions, releasing old pain, and just letting something finally heal. Okay, fire signs, we have Aries. Okay, so that has to do with strong, dominant energy from someone who likes to be in control. Okay, you'll need to figure out if you're aligning with it or breaking away from it completely. All right, let's see, air signs. We have Aquarius. Okay, so that's to do with emotional detachment or disbelief in something getting better. Okay, this may be someone who's been distant or hard to read lately. All right, now let me just see here. I'm going to channel some initials. Okay, it could be yours, could be someone you're dealing with, first name, last name. Okay, let's see. I have J, C, R, M, D, L, T, K, A, and N. Okay, I'm going to jump into phrases. Okay, now these are phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling this month. Okay, so I'm picking up, I can't keep doing all the work. This isn't even making me happy anymore. I don't want to rely on anyone. Why do I keep putting up with this? And I need to get out of this energy. Okay, now symbols. Okay, now these are signs, images, or objects that you might literally see or resonate with this month. Okay, I'm picking up on mirrors or reflection. Okay, that has to do with self-reflection, facing the truth, or seeing something clearly for the first time. All right. Also picking up on chains or ropes. Okay, that has to do with feeling trapped or bound to a situation or person. I'm getting burnt out candles. Okay, that has to do with loss of hope. Okay, spiritual disconnection or feeling emotionally drained. I'm getting shattered glass. Okay, that has to do with broken trust, painful truths, or just emotional fallouts. I'm also getting red flags. Okay, so it could be literally or symbolically. Okay, they're warning signs that you can no longer ignore anymore. All right, now let's have some other clues here. Some of you are having trouble sleeping, especially around like the 12th to about the 16th. All right, that's when emotional energy kind of peaks. I'm also getting like repeated dreams about either the same person or the same place. Okay, it's not random. I'm also picking up on deja vu. Okay, that hits hard during like real conversations, so just pay attention to the topic. Okay, I'm also picking up on emotional outbursts that feel like they're out of nowhere. Okay, especially when you're alone. Feeling like pull to remove, delete, or just like get rid of something that suddenly feels heavy. Not really sure what that is. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or just leave me a quick comment to let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.